Viewer discretion is advised.
What up, heel faction? Welcome back to Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. I'm Dark Cordz, that's Draven Grimes, this is Talkin Shit. Thump Dupree will probably be along eventually, but we're not waiting for his old crusty ass, so let's get it going. We'll get into it right after this. Ooh, boy, what a weekend. Holy shit.
Dude, on both counts. Usually it's one or this weekend it's been a roller coaster for both of us, dude.
Dude, it's been kind of nuts.
Gnarly.
Oh
yeah, I forgot my laptop's a touchscreen. I'm a dumbass.
Oh, well, that's nice.
I know. I've had this thing for almost a year and just figured that out. When I'm about ready to fucking replace it.
Oh, shit.
Well, think about it. You know, what was it, like 3 weeks ago? It kept fucking up, so I switched over to my phone, and then it's just been better quality from my phone. So, yeah, it's time to upgrade again.
That sounds good.
How are you tonight? How are you tonight?
Nah, we're doing all right. Hold on.
Ooh. Nice.
Anyways,
welcome to Talking Shit, guys.
Yeah, welcome to Talking Shit.
Welcome.
We're having a oh shit. We're gonna start with our minute with Minor. How about that?
Okay, so you know the guy I was talking about last time that we had like a fight and stuff?
Yes.
Okay, so we had that. We weren't talking like at all. He sent me like a TikTok, and I was like, "Why is he sending me a TikTok? I don't want anything to do with him. I don't want to keep talking to him." It says, "Send this to the person that looks like an Oompa Loompa." Like, what do you mean?
Oh, what the hell?
And I was like, I didn't say anything. I just left him on sent. And but like, what?
Oompa Loompa?
Yeah, he looks like Isaac Newton's fifth law of motion. So, I don't know what to say about that, but
you definitely don't look like an Oompa Loompa, baby.
Oh, hell no. Now, if we can paint Thump orange and dye his hair green,
dude, Thump would be an awesome Oompa Loompa. Yeah,
a fucking Oompa Loompa.
Absolutely. Well, thank you.
Do we need a beat on this guy?
I was gonna say something else, but
what are you gonna say else?
I
forgot.
don't know.
Yeah, and Draven wants to know: do we need to beat this guy up for you?
Yes.
Okay.
He lives in the neighborhood that Talia babysits in.
Oh yeah.
Do you know this neighborhood, sir?
I know this neighborhood well.
Oh, damn! And I'm gonna be in Oakley on Thursday too. I'll be right down the road. Watch out, kid.
Yep, watch out, kid. We don't discriminate. We'll send your ass to hell too.
Yeah, we will fuck you up. Fuck you up.
Up. What were you thinking?
Always got to have that dramatic pause in there.
Fuck you up. So, tell us about Alabama at least. So let's start off with the tame shit. We had our latest match in Alabama, a brand new debut.
Looking back at the match itself, I've always been my hardest critic. Like, I've never been happy with a single match in my whole career. And you know, we went back, and even after, we'll get to that, but even after, you know, we went to the back and we talked about it a little bit, you're like, no, it was fine, it was great. And then, you know, the booker and shit's like, no, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just sitting here going, was it though, or are you just saying that? You know, because it was our debut and shit. But going back and watching it, other than the hot start that I felt now needed to be a different start of the match.
Oh, shit.
It was a good
While I'm thinking about it, did you let everybody know that we were hoping safe? Gary.
I let him know this morning.
Okay, cool. All right.
Like 6 o'clock.
Yeah, that's cool.
Their reply was, "Why the hell did it take you so long to get home?"
Because I made you walk the last 5 miles.
I'm surprised you didn't make me. Bitch, walk on that knee.
Well,
Oh yeah, I got injured. My bad. Let me get that out. So here's what happened. We go into a spot where he goes and puts me into a Boston Crab. Now, when you go into a Boston Crab, which is basically a Walls of Jericho, when you hook the legs, you need to be like right up under the bend of the knee. And he wasn't there. He was like maybe 5 inches above my ankle at the grip. And I have a knee replacement in my right knee. So that kneecap floats quite a bit. And if my leg starts moving at an angle, it's just going to keep going. And what happened was when he turned me over, my knee just buckled and it shot to the side and then all that good shit. Now, the thing about it, I kept working the fucking match on the goddamn knee. And I keep forgetting, like, a lot of my offense is that fucking knee.
yeah.
Even to the point, I'm telling him my knee's busted, and I'm fairly sure he just didn't hear me because I debuted the mask thing, and I was working in the mask to see how I feel about it. Which, by the way, love it. I'm gonna continue.
Really?
That.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Yeah, I like it. I made a grown woman cry last night, for God's sake.
That was nice. Like when
that was nice.
I completely missed it. Like when did that happen?
During the entrance. She kept going, "Don't look at me! Stop looking at me! Stop!"
When you were in the ring?
No, when I was up on the apron trying to get into the ring, I just kept staring her down.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Like if you notice on Facebook, my newest promo shot is my my thing, and it looks fucking gnarly, dude.
Dude, you look great with it.
Yeah.
It was mean, definitely.
Yeah, I love that mask. But anyway, where was I at?
Your knee.
Oh yeah. So my leg tweaked, my knee buckled, my kneecap moved to the side. I had to move it back. But he called a fucking spot for me to run, and he's a big burly bitch, so I can't just
burly bitch. Yeah.
And I didn't really have my brakes. So I was like, I can't do this, but fuck it. So we did the spot. I hobbled to the dropkick spot, but after that, I tagged you in. I was like, dude, my knee's blown. It's done. Like, to the point, I had to be carried not only from ringside, but I had to be carried all the way to the car.
Hold on a second. We're having some connection issues, it looks like.
On me? Or on one of the...
No, on heading out to the streams.
Cool.
The fuck?
What you got? Talk to me.
No, it's just having a bad frame rate. Something's going on here.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's sponsor is Great Value Apple Juice. 100% juice for 100% adults.
100% juice. God damn it.
Oh, but yeah, my knee got blown out. So I'm having to hobble around and deal with that today.
Yeah, no, that sucks.
But the match itself was good. The locker room was fantastic. Everybody in there was so welcoming.
Mm.
There was a few from WWA that came over the New Way before we did, and as always, great guys. But the guys we haven't met before that we was working with for the first time, they were all fucking great, fantastic guys. The venue was incredible. I didn't think they'd fit that many people in that tiny ass little area.
Right.
Okay, I'll put it this way. Those of you that everybody's gone to a mall, think of like one of the mid-size stores inside a mall.
Like a Spencer's.
Yeah, about a Spencer size, maybe a little bit bigger. That's what New Wave is. They have it in like a section of the mall.
Mm.
It's really nicely done too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they run every week, consistent on their bookings, consistent on their gimmicks and their characters. I dare say I am looking forward to when my knee's better, we go back.
Yeah, no, going through the match, it did not feel like it was that it was a problem. I didn't see. Obviously, I couldn't see what y'all were doing during the hot start. But like when we got into the match itself, like everything looked
that
good.
flowed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that flowed. I mean, of course, I sent you the link to the match, and if you watch the hot start from my area, honestly, if he would have done something as simple as instead of going for that shoulder tackle, he tweaked it and did the drop kick like he originally wanted to, I think I could have bumped off that a lot better. But because he was coming at me and you were right here, and then the other guy was right here, it was a clusterfuck at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
it was a decent match.
I'm
just upset we didn't get everything in that we wanted to. But your snapmare driver on the reel,
Mm-hmm.
fucking dude, all your shit actually last night was fucking vicious.
Yeah, no, I don't know why. I don't know if I was like, fuck it, make the most of it.
We were both in a fuck it mood, kind of.
Right. But no, the clubbing blow when he was trying to get up, I thought looked really good.
For a second, I thought that was a sheep when I saw that. I thought he fucking hit you and you were receiving his ass.
No.
It was fucking beautiful.
I need to see how my other strikes looked in the corner and stuff since we couldn't get it on the camera angle.
Well, we should have it in the next couple of days on their official YouTube site. If you don't have it, I will send you the link. And next week on HSP, if it's up, we'll put a link in the description for everybody to go check out New Wave's YouTube site.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway,
shoot that to me. So that was the match. We drove 4 hours there. We had that match slightly shortened. I still think. I mean,
we still did what? 12 minutes?
I mean, curtain to curtain, yeah.
No, it was longer than that for the curtain. Hold on. Let me get you pulled up here because you're the only person I sent it to. Darky Poo.
The one that you cut down was like 8 minutes and change.
Was it 8 minutes and change? I thought it was longer than that. Jesus Christ, we talk a lot. Holy shit. Dead sexy. There we go. The weight tag. Yeah, you're right. It was 8.5 minutes.
Yeah. So, I mean, we almost gave them the minimum time that they wanted, even with the injury. And really, I mean, that was a pretty easy 8.5 minutes.
Yeah, even I'll tell you what, if y'all would have just gave me like 2 minutes to get some feeling back in my knee, we could have at least done the hot, like from the hot tag in. Like I could have hit the stunner and shit. But as far as like all the other spots they wanted to do, yeah, my knee was fucked. We could have at least gotten like another 2 minutes, maybe.
Maybe, but yeah, I didn't know how bad it was, so just had to call an audible. Shit happens.
It happens.
Shit happens.
Yep.
Alright, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I keep getting warnings that we're... Let me check
You're fine.
my connection. Yeah, I know I'm online. But am I good?
Is it your internet or is it the sites?
It's probably coming off of my coming out of my Streamlabs.
Well, shit. Yeah, I mean, you want to go to a quick sponsor real quick and try to get it figured out?
No, we're good. Just keep talking. Talk about something else.
I'm sorry, I was watching me kick a leprechaun in the face.
I
don't know why. I still ain't watched this with sound. But you said they were doing commentary, right?
Yeah.
Real interesting to see. Oh, and the production that they have is leaps and bounds better than anything we've been a part of in the past, I'd say, year. By far.
Probably.
But yeah, that was the tame stuff. like he said, we drove 4 hours there, 4 hours back. Luckily, the ride home, we just watched the Royal Rumble. That's all we did was watch the Rumble and bitch and moan and bitch and cry and bitch some more. Which we're not going to get into the Rumble tonight. If you want to listen to us bitch and moan about that, tune in Tuesday night with WIW, where all the wrestling shit is. You want to go first on your shit, or you want me to go first? Because mine's probably gonna take a little bit longer.
Yeah, I'll. Fuck. Where's my bit rate? Anybody out there knows how to change my bit rate on this on Streamlabs by any chance?
No, I don't. Unfortunately, I just sit here. I look up ringside news and other dirt sheets. That's my job.
Yeah, that's good then.
Pretty much, I need to do that.
I can't change it while we're around. Anyway, fuck it. So yeah, I had kind of a existential familial crisis. Not a crisis, but
Concerns.
I'm getting older, obviously.
Deluded fuck.
You
old deluded fuck.
Yep, just an old grumpy fuck. But you know, I've been teetering on whether I wanted to continue wrestling, and you know, it kind of came to my attention that you know, there are people in the family who were worried about me wrestling, worried about injuries, blah, blah, blah. And I started thinking back about how, you know, as we approach matches, like, I just haven't been excited about it in a while. So
like, you think that's just like a mental block? Like, or are you just like, are you just like legitimately like, I don't really care? I mean, either way, you're not going to hurt my feelings. We talked about this off air. I mean, whatever you decide at the end of the day is your choice.
Right. I don't know that. I don't know. I need something to have to re-spark my love for it. Maybe some time off is what I need, and maybe it won't be a ton of time off. But you know, I'm not closing the book on it. But I think I'm gonna take at least a couple of months. You know, if we do, I mean, I'm happy to manage on single shows when you take single bookings, or obviously you can take as many single bookings as you'd like.
Well, thanks for permission.
Well, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's not abnormal for us to go a couple of months at a time without a match. So, you know.
Well, to be fair though, at that time we were primarily just trying to get booked in Florida, and Florida's just gotten too political.
Right.
When out of state shows, it's I don't want to say it's easier. It's more business minded. Like, we can just reach out to promotion, be like, hey, here's a highlight video of what we can do. If you're wanting to use us, let us know. Let's talk business. And 9 times out of 10, it's yes. When can you come in? Like, there's no, well, you know, we don't like your characters. No, it's like, yes. When can you come in? So, as far as Florida wrestling goes, I'm pretty sure my days are pretty much numbered on that one too. Just because I think between you and me, we've kind of stepped on everybody's toes. I don't know how we've stepped on everybody's toes, but we have.
Yeah.
But you know, as far as Georgia and Alabama, yes, they're little drives. I mean, between 2 and 5 hours, depending on how far out we go. But I still think at the end of the day, it's worth it. And as soon as my knee is better, I will be returning to New Wave. So if you're wanting to tag along and work the heater spot, you're more than welcome, dude.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we'll see. I mean, when you're back healthy, then maybe
We'll discuss
it.
But as of right now, old DG here, old Draven Grimes baby, he's gonna be sitting here with his leg up for the next couple of weeks, just being nimble with it.
Yeah, and my wife had a decent point. She was like, because I've had this shoulder injury for a while, and it's been feeling better.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, if you still loved it like you did before, you would have been back in the gym full force and really, really pounding after it. And I just wasn't. So I don't know. It's not.
I could also counter that to saying that your tag team partner is a deluded, lazy fuck, and be like, nah, fuck the gym. Let's hit the Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, that's full. I can't let outside influences.
He says that while watching me eat a cheeseburger. Oh.
Anyway, but so yeah, that was my little issue. So I don't know where I'm at. I know I enjoyed I know that when I'm in the match, I enjoy it.
Have you talked to Thump about this? Obviously, we know his situation right now, and I don't think he wants us to put it out right now. But have you reached out to him about it? Because he's been reaching out to me about my shit, which we'll get into in just a second. Like, have you got his opinion?
Vaguely. I just kind of went over the very surface level issue, and of course he's like, he's Thump. He's been there. He's like, look, you've had a good little run. If you don't think that it's something you want to put your heart into, I mean, we got the podcast, you got all this other good stuff going on. Nobody's gonna blame you, and nobody's gonna be upset with you. And I understand that. It's like,
did you? Because motherfucker, you like, are you sure? Like almost 30 minutes, you were just like getting reassurance after reassurance from it. Like, dude, we're basically married at this point. You're stuck with my ass.
Look, it's a huge change because I mean, there's a difference. There's a difference in buddies that you have, and then people you're like on the road with, and like brothers in the business, and like there's a difference there, and I just don't want to, I don't know. Anytime you're considering retiring from something, you're also wondering what the regrets are going to be. So, I mean, I'm not going to apologize for needing clarification, because I think it would be reasonable for anyone to kind of think that way. If you're really considering leaving something, are you still going to keep those relationships?
Even if we both retired and we shut down the podcast, which we're probably dead if that happens. Even if that shit happens, like, you're still like my best friend. So like that's not going to change inside or outside the business.
Right.
Like you're stuck with me, dude.
Yeah, well, shit. That's the way it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
But so
just
yeah.
Remember, I'm the big spoon.
Shit. Oh god. Well, now we got all that pussy shit out of the way. Let's hear from Castel Vodka, and then we'll get into what Draven has been dealing with.
Boy.
Vodka evolved. Castel. Indulge in the red revolution.
All right, thank you, Castel Vodka. Yeah, and for you guys watching, if you're getting a whole lot of buffering and shitty stream, I apologize. This will be out on podcast this week sometime, so you can check it out then.
Talking Shit comes out
Fridays.
Friday. Yeah, you'll get it this coming up Friday.
So,
Oh, before we get off the sponsor, any updates on the rum?
not any significance since last time.
Son of a bitch. I just want to. I
Yeah.
want it to fucking make me. I want to see it.
Yeah.
I would say I want to taste it, but I'd be lying to you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're not a boozer.
Nope. I've been sober for over 3 years now.
Good man.
I don't want
I have not.
to ruin that. However, the past 72 hours have made me seriously question that.
Oh,
Ooh,
I bet.
seriously.
Right.
Like, let me preface it with this. You know me. I don't drink.
Mm-hmm.
I despise smoking. I don't do drugs. I'm about as vanilla as vanilla gets. I go to work, I come home. That's all I do.
Mm-hmm.
For the first time in about 5 years, I smoked a cigarette. That's how bad it was.
Well, damn.
Look, it was there, and I needed something to calm my nerves. So I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We're in a better place. So here's what happened. And I'm not going to get into too much detail right now because we're in the process of uh, sorting through some shit and trying to work it out. So let me preface this with saying that what I say is not going to come from a place of maliciousness. This comes from a place of love and consideration for my spouse, even though she made my life hell for the last fucking few days. So Thursday morning, I'm on my way to work, and this is before I even talk to you. I'm on my way to work, and a buddy of mine messages me, and I don't talk to this guy that much, but he's one of those guys where if we go 2 years without talking, and we just happen to say hey to each other, it's like we never stop talking,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like us, right? But it was weird. He started asking me about my relationship to my wife and whether we were like poly or an open relationship or something like that. And at first I'm thinking, dude, are you trying to cross the line here?
Okay.
Because no, nay, nay, you know me very well.
Mm-hmm.
But he ended up sending me a screenshot, and the screenshot is from a dating site, and it was of my wife. And that hit me hard, very hard. Like, I left work, I came straight home, I confronted her about it, and she admitted to it. And she proceeded to tell me that she was quote unquote falling out of love, and that she felt that we have drifted apart. Which, newsflash, news to me. I thought we were good. Obviously not. So yeah, I found that out. Went back to work to basically calm down for the whole day. Came back home. We were talking that night. Nothing got resolved that night. So no sleep for old Draven. Get up Friday morning. Same shit. I didn't even talk to her Friday, pretty much at all. Friday night, we're at our son's basketball game, and something in me just snapped. Like, I instantly got pissed off. As soon as she got home, I ripped into her, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I said some things in a tone of voice I've never spoke to a grown ass man, much less a woman, before. And a lot of it was just me being hurt from the fact that instead of coming to me with the issues, you took it upon yourself to go and start talking to somebody else. And now I saw the messages. Let me say that I did see the messages,
Mm-hmm.
and it was nothing sexual. There was nothing like, provocative. It was just the fact that the small talk that we haven't been having is what was happening there, and it hurt, right?
Right.
And more or less the fact that she was doing it behind my back.
Right.
Now, before I saw these messages, of course, my mind. It went straight to the worst of the worst.
Of course.
So, I told her, you got till Sunday to figure out what you want. Me and Dark's going to go Alabama. We'll be back Sunday. So, told her that. I decided against actually staying because I for the first time in my life, I can't trust her. And you've seen it with me. If you break my trust, it's next to impossible to get back.
Right.
So we go do the show. Before you picked me up, we had a massive blowout, and I basically said, "Fuck it." Right? I wash my fucking hands of this. I'm out. I'm gonna make the choice for you. So I take her off my Facebook. Block her on almost everything except for Facebook Messenger, so we can deal with the kids and shit. Excuse me. Get back home, mind you, and you're a witness to this. Gun in hand, going through my front door because I didn't know what we were going to walk into.
Right.
Excuse me. And then something in me, after you left, something in me just said, "Get her phone." So I did. And she added him to Facebook, and they were talking a little more provocative than what it was. Nothing bad,
Mm-hmm.
but like, I want to get to know you more. Shit like that. Shit that starts the next level of stuff. And I woke her up, and I called her everything in the book, dude. I threw the phone in her face. I called her everything in the book, this, that, and the other. And like, I had a breakdown, boohoo crying. When I was able to get over that monotoned, stoic, no fucks given attitude came out, and I basically told her, if this is what you want, that's fine. But let me make sure you understand this. If I'm out, I'm all out. If you call me, I will not answer. If you text me, I will not respond. I will have 100% nothing to do with you. Our children is different. Yes, I will be there for our children, but for you, no. Or we fix this. I'm either all in or I'm all out. Now, when I said that, I kind of chuckled because the young fucks went through my fucking head for whatever reason. I don't know why, but she decided that it was worth trying to fix, and since this morning we've been trying. There was a pretty bad spot earlier today where I did something to piss her off. I won't go into that right now on air. I prefer not to. I can get with you off air and we can talk about it then. But there was a few hours of us not talking, not doing nothing, right? And I forgot to pick up some yeast rolls for dinner because I was wanting yeast rolls. So I went and picked them up. And on my way home, I picked up my phone and I need to talk to somebody. And for whatever reason, the first number that I hit call was my grandmother's phone.
Mm.
And as soon as it hit voicemail, I lost it, dude. I left like a fucking 12-minute voicemail on her phone. So whoever has her phone number now, I am sincerely sorry that you're having to deal with that shit. They got some random dude for 12 minutes crying on the voicemail. And then, you know, I composed myself enough to come inside and get dinner finished. And she heard me just bawling my eyes out in my bedroom. And you know, like she just came in here like after last night, not clear like what's wrong. And I explained it to her and just something just clicked. Something clicked. So we've been on a very good and steady path the last couple hours.
Good.
We was able to sit down and have dinner together. We were able to actually talk about a couple things. Not about the situation, but you know, it's just small talk.
Yeah.
As I said to you earlier, we have our first marital therapy session this coming up week. So I'm trying not to push it too much here. I want to have a mediator. I want someone that's completely unbiased that will, if I'm right, you know, she'll back me or he'll back me, or if I'm wrong, tell me I'm fucking wrong. So things are getting better, but to say the last 72 hours, not just for one of us, but for both of us, has been a fucking whirlwind because you have had to deal with my mopey, depressed, pissed off ass. And the fact that we're still friends afterwards is amazing. And I told you this earlier, or not earlier, I told you this yesterday, that I appreciate you.
Yeah, man, of course.
And I meant it wholeheartedly.
Yeah, absolutely. You do it for me.
Always.
So, oh, good. So, yeah, I don't know how this turned into such a downing session, but
I don't see it as a downing session. I see it as us, I guess, having our own little therapy session of it.
right.
Us being able to get it out in the open and talk about it. And them, our lovely audience, is our mediators.
Right. Yeah.
And they're like, why the fuck are we not getting paid? Bitch, but you ain't better help.
You ain't better help, bitch.
Well,
Well, I don't really have a whole lot else to go over, really.
Not really. Tonight was going to be a shortish episode anyway if something didn't come on.
Yeah,
because there was a couple things I wanted Thump's opinion on this week. But obviously, you know, he's got more immediate situations to deal with.
sure.
Like I said, I don't think he really wants it out, but if you would, if you're of the religious type, send your thoughts and prayers towards Thump and his family. There's just some personal shit going on right now, and all the good vibes would be appreciated. Now, that being said, you know I got to do it.
What's that?
Don't forget the merch.
The merch
Is
beautiful.
beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the retro stuff, we have the new stuff, we have HSP stuff, all at the lowest possible prices that you can get. And we're basically making nothing in profit. We're breaking even on it. Good quality shit. I have the TFK hat right here. What you wearing tonight?
Nothing.
Okay, he's not wearing nothing tonight because he's a piece of shit.
That's right.
He did have his Talkin shit shirt on last night, so I'll give him that. I had HSP hoodies. We got t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, decals, vinyls, printable posters, all at a great fucking rate. Just go buy our shit. At this point, we're not even making money. Just buy our shit.
Buy our shit. Let
Jesus.
the whole world know you're part of the heel faction.
Or part of our kingdom. Now, As for HSP this Thursday, you want to fill them in on what's going on?
Yeah, man. HSP this Thursday. We're going to do a deep dive into the new lawsuit against Vince McMahon for sexual misconduct and human sex trafficking. Dude, some of this shit is nasty.
And we're talking like 2 girls, 1 cup nasty.
Yes.
If you don't know what that is, do not go look it up.
Do not
Please
Google
don't.
it. No. Do not Google it.
Do not Google that. Just take our words for it. There is 2 girls. There is a cup, but you don't want to know what's going on. Do not.
Yeah.
But if you do, please, viewer discretion is advised.
The old genetic rape hammer really had a full 1990s. He sure did his thing.
Mm-hmm.
He did several people's thing.
Did you see the reports of they're saying the reason Shane left in the mid 2000s WWE is because of how Vince acted?
It doesn't shock me.
It's somehow tied to this case.
That's why Stephanie isn't there anymore.
Mm-hmm. I think Sean Ross Sapp was at the Royal Rumble press conference post show, and he asked Triple H about it, and Triple H basically pulled a Tony Khan. Basically said he can't talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
So makes sense. You know it's bad. You know it's bad if they're like directly deflating or deflecting comments about it.
100%.
But yeah, that's gonna be a very interesting episode. I sent you the affidavit.
Okay.
So it's on our email. Look through it, pull some shit. I'm gonna do the same, and we're gonna discuss what we feel is the most important. But however, doing what you do for your shoot job, you're gonna find a lot more shit in there than I will.
Yeah. Yeah, but still, the depravity of this man is... We're all going to be able to understand how sick and demented this motherfucker is.
Mm-hmm. Like, this lawsuit's so bad, he resigned from TKO and WWE. Like, he has nothing to do with that company ever again.
Nope.
And there's no way he's going to weed his way back in.
Mm-mm. Yep. So we can thank Endeavor for making this possible, because if he still had his people on the board, he would always have a way back in.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's so bad that they're talking about cleansing out. TKO is thinking about cleansing out WWE of all of Vince McMahon's guys that worked with him. Like, it's that fucking serious. Like, even Triple H's name is on the fucking list.
What?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure it's just the formality of it, because he worked directly under Vince. I don't think they're going to get rid of Triple H, but like a lot of the office staff that they brought back once Vince got hired back, they're gone.
Bruce Pritchard needs to go too.
Dude, Ronda Rousey fucking tore him a new asshole on fucking social media. Let me see if I can pull the. Hold on, let me see if I can pull the tweet up.
All right.
Real quick. Nope, that's not how you spell Ronda. I should know that. That's my wife's name.
You should know that.
Well, they spell it differently.
Yeah. Ronda.
Pritchard. I can spell Pritchard. Yay. Ronda Rousey, Bruce Pritchard. Where's the tweet?
Oh,
found it.
Okay.
Scroll down. Come on. Slow ass locked out. Fuck. Bruce Pritchard is basically Vince's avatar. If he's still around Vince. Let me start over. I got tongue tied.
Mm-hmm.
And I quote: Bruce Pritchard is basically Vince's avatar. If he's still around, Vince is still has a hand in the cookie jar. Vince was still running things through Bruce when he was quote unquote gone before.
Yeah, I agree 100%. His ass needs to go.
Yeah, it kind of makes you think though, because if you remember, a few years ago, Bruce Pritchard was running Impact, and it just happened to be like the lowest fucking time for Impact's ratings. Do you think that was a? I'm just thinking here. Do you think Vince planted the motherfucker?
Oh, jeez.
Obviously, it's a joke, but
No, that's fucking. I mean, that dude. I don't know.
look, if Vince McMahon farts, Bruce Pritchard knows exactly what he had for dinner the night before.
Mm-hmm.
That's how up his ass he is.
Yeah.
But
there
yeah.
will be much more on this on Thursday night. We're going through everything: court documents, text messages, anything we can find, and you guys will know all about it.
And just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna jump on Sean Morley's Facebook and see what the fuck he has to say, so I can get this motherfucker hyped up.
Yep. Let's see what kind of Sean Morley's talking about.
Oh, I took a notch, Sean Morley. Fucking beautiful. Right after some Waffle House. Oh my god. Dude. I woke up this morning. I was like, "Fuck, I want Waffle House." Because I was gonna go to Waffle House last night, but by the time we got done with that shit, it was like 3 a.m. I was like, "Nah, fuck that."
Yeah.
I didn't go to sleep, and I was still up at fucking 7. Fucking bullshit, man.
Terrible.
I hate my internal clock.
Bullshit.
It's so right.
It's so crazy though, like how there are motherfuckers that are still riding with Vince McMahon to the death. Like I don't know, Rick Boogs and Brock Lesnar, and like people are like, I won't wrestle there without Vince being like. What does that say about your fucking character?
Well, here's the thing. Look at how Rick Boogs is built up.
Mm-hmm.
He's a prototypical Vince guy.
Oh, absolutely.
So I can kind of see why he say that. Brock, that's just history right there for them. But dude, maybe he needs to learn to fucking let some shit go because of that, Brock lost his spot in the Rumble.
Yep.
Would you like to guess which superstar replaced Brock?
Braun Breaker.
Braun motherfucking Breaker, who had a great showing.
He really did.
Yep.
He looked really good.
Between that and that highlight reel I sent you,
he is so fast. Like his speed to power ratio is ridiculous.
Dude, he's a fucking freak. And the fact he can get all that speed and then stop on a dime.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's scary, dude.
Yeah.
Whew.
I mean, he's definitely got the genetics for it.
Yes, he does. Must be nice.
He's got the same brain genetics too, though. I'm afraid.
Yeah. But him working with Corbin, though, has actually been kind of entertaining.
I have to start checking it out. I still don't watch anything in NXT.
I think I sent you the promo a couple weeks back. If I did, I'll send it to you again.
Okay.
But it's just like how they work off each other. It's fucking great. Like you crack up on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the last promo they did together, they named their tag team for the Dusty Classic, and it was the Dog Wolves or some shit like that. And Baron was like, "How long did you think about that before you actually came up with it?" He's like, 3 or 4 weeks. We've only been teaming for a week. Yeah, but you see, I was in the shower and I was thinking, he's like, you were in the shower thinking about us. Yeah, wrestling. That's not much better. like they could just work off each other so well.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's gonna do it for tonight.
Yep, I feel better. I do feel better.
Good. I feel like I'm dragging major ass. Like,
well, tomorrow is Monday, and you got that god awful fucking conference call shit.
oh, fucking terrible.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to remind you of it.
Yeah.
I did not want to remind you of that 3-hour-long conference call.
Thanks,
on
bruh.
Monday.
Thanks. Could have done without that. Could do without this fucking meeting, too. Anyway. So, thank you guys for joining me. I know it wasn't very high energy, but I'm sore and tired from the match, and Draven's fucked up, and just the way it is. Alright, so, for Draven Grimes, I'm Dark Cordz. This has been Heel Shit. Thank you for watching. Why do we call it Heel Shit? Because bad guys do heel shit. Peace.